Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Pilates class from home. Happy snow day. Let's come onto our mat. All we need is just a mat and a nice, big, comfortable space. Come and start with your knees bent. Take a big breath. Sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes for a moment. Press your heels into the floor. Press the heels towards the seat. Keep your knees kind of towards the center. Take a big breath. Feel the lightness in that upper back. Press the feet into the floor and slowly roll yourself back and then bring yourself forward. I will do that 5 times. Try to keep the toes on the floor, the abdominals engaged. 3 more. Use that breath. Keep the toes long. Head is light. Last one. We're going to try to stay at the back and then lift your arms and then slowly roll yourself all the way down. Keep your knees slightly bent. Take your arms back. Take a hold of one wrist. Give it a little stretch. Extend the other leg back, out away, and then bend that knee. Grab the other wrist. Reach the other leg. Keep your arms back, and then bring your arms by your side. Keep your legs long and just point and flex. Kind of lift your head. Make sure the legs are in the middle of the mat, that the head feels light. See how it feels to lift your head off the floor. Let's try to bring our practice up a little bit and challenge ourselves if we can, depending how your body feels today. And then bend one leg, bend the other leg into the chest, hold behind your thighs. Let's lift up the head again. See if we can stay lifted. Arms are going to be by the side. We'll start pumping for the 100. Keeping your knees bent, anchoring your hips onto the floor. And either keep it there because that feels right, or extend your legs away. Inhale. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep breathing. Lengthening through the fingertips. Toes are nice and loose. Inhale. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Abs are in. Inhaling. If you feel that low back is lifting off the floor, then lift the legs up a little bit. I just had to do that myself. Make sure that my low back is not part of the work. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 2. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last one. Using the back of the legs. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Bring everything down. Lower one foot down, the other. Extend your legs away. Let's try to roll up. If you know you can roll up, then come to your side and sit up. Otherwise, roll yourself all the way up. And we'll do 5 roll-ups. Trying to keep the feet parallel, kind of check yourself out. Work the middle of your mat. So first is the arms, then the head, then the neck. You roll all the way up. Take your time, use your breath. Abs are away from your chin as you're moving. Press, arms go up, roll it up. Last one. We'll come all the way down, give it a nice breath. Then we'll come up, keep the feet flexed, roll all the way up. If you need space behind you, sit a little bit more forward, and then slowly roll yourself back. We're going to try the rollover. Legs are going to go to the ceiling, arms by your side. Legs are long to the ceiling. Now lengthen the legs away. Bring the legs up and over. Open the legs, flex the feet. Roll yourself down. If this doesn't work for you, then do shoulder bridges. Legs come up and over. Open the legs. Roll yourself down, pressing into that upper back. One more this way. Keep flexing the feet, reaching through the back of the legs. Legs come together, they open. We reverse. Legs together to bring our spine down. Shoulders back, 2 more, open. Lift up and over. Legs together. Roll down. Last one. And bring those legs as one unit down into the mat. Right leg down to the floor, one leg circle. Keeping that left leg nice and long, shoulders back. Rotate from the hip. And we'll check out that right leg, make sure it's in line. Then we'll make big 6 circles. Cross around and up. Cross around and up. Keep pressing into that right heel, into the floor. 1, last one. Then we reverse. We go to the left, down, around, and up. We do want to bring it with a little kick back up, 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 and up. 2 more. Up, last one. And up. Lower the leg as the other leg lifts. Turn out from the right hip and then go across around and pick it up. And up. One more. And then reverse. And up. 2. 3 more. 2. Last one. And 3. Lower the legs towards the floor. Arms will go back. Roll yourself all the way up. Rolling like a ball. Sit forward on your mat. Either hold behind your thighs or hold those legs in. Heels together, toes apart. Heels to the seat. We're right in the middle of the mat. Let's try to stay in the middle as we roll like a ball. Let's go for 6 times. 2 more. And last one. And put your feet down, arms go back. Bring your seat back between your hands and roll yourself back. One leg comes in, other leg goes out, single leg stretch. Hug it in nice and tight. Try to stay lifted, the head is light, and then we switch. Switch, so no pain in the neck, all in the abs. Press, let's go for 5. 4. 3, abs are engaged. 2. And 1. Double leg stretch, heels together, toes apart. Reach out, 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 out. Pull it back in 6 times. Looking through the abs. 3 more. Seat is engaged. 2. 1 more. And 1. Scissors. Legs go up. Pull one leg in. Let's make it a little straighter. Pull, pull. A little straighter. Pull, pull. Abs lift the leg up. Pull, pull. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Legs go up, hands behind the head. Lower the head for a moment, give it a little breather, bend the knees. As we float up the head, let's feel the energy of the head on the hands. Let's keep that as the legs go up. Let's try to keep that as the legs lower and they lift. 6 times, 4 more. Let's not lose that connection of the head on the hands. 3, 2 more. Last one. And crisscross. Opposite elbow goes to the opposite side. As we're twisting, we're thinking, what are the hips doing on the other side? So let's pause on one side. Think of the hips on the other side as we come up a little higher. And then we pause 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Let's stay there and for the opposite hip. Head back to the hands and then pause 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Pause 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Singles. Reach, reach, reach for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put it in. Give it a stretch. Hopefully those abs are working. Feeling the work right on your powerhouse. Scoop the belly. One leg goes down. Other one. Reach both legs out. We'll roll up. Arms reach. Roll it all the way up. Spine stretch forward. Sit up tall. Legs just a little bit less than the mat. Keeping our abs engaged towards the back wall. We're going to start with the head, then the neck, and the upper back. Nose going towards the knees, towards the mat, and then we stack it up 6 times. Use it for the breath. That's what it is. It's a breathing exercise. Trying to give us more space in that upper back. Keep reaching, keep pressing. Exhale, stop. The head is last. And again, differentiate between the head, the neck, the upper back, the middle back, the lower back. There's a big stretch behind the legs, pressing the heels down, pressing the legs towards one another. So much to think of. Except everything else, right? We're really thinking of what your body's doing. So this is such a great mind-body exercise. Keep pressing. Exhale, stack it up. One last time. Chin to the chest, crown of the head over those inner thighs. Keep pressing. Now keep it there for a moment if we can, if it feels right. Walk the fingers a little longer, a little longer. Make those legs nice and straight. Really co-contract our legs. And then slowly stack it up. And then we get to roll again. Open leg rocker. Come forward. Either knees bent or legs are straight. Keep it here. Again, knees are bent. All good. Arms need to be straight. Arms are straight. Then we're going to bring the legs together and open. The legs together and open. Or more. Stay tall. We want to keep that as we're rolling. Right? So we're going to keep the legs wherever it is. We're going to look at the abs to roll. We're going to look at the abs to come up. Then we lift up to that position. 6 times. Rest. 3 more. Reach. 2 more. And stay lifted. We close open. 3, 2, and 1. Keep the legs lifted. And again, we're going to walk down. Come all the way down. Corkscrew. Keeping the shoulders down. The head is light. Legs together like one unit. Heels together. Press one into the other. And then we'll make a circle. And center. So to the left. Down, around, and center. Right. Center. So the hips are either going to stay down, or we can add on. We go to the right, down, around, then we go up, down to the side, to the left, down, around, to the other side. Then we roll on the other side. We come back up, center up, roll down. One more. And then come down. For the last one, we go through the middle, we go up and come down slowly with control. Legs go up and we tease her up, open up for the stop. Open the legs nice and wide, sit up tall. One arm goes back, we twist, we reach. 3, 2, 1, up. Twist, reach, 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 up. Twist, back. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. It's a breathing exercise. And 3, 2, and 1. Legs come together. Bring them to the side. Let's stretch our feet. Always do this because it's important. Pressing the feet down into the floor. Then curling the toes if we can. Pressing. If it hurts, then come out of it and then come back into it. We'll stay here for 2 breaths. And then slowly come onto your hands and knees. Let's try to keep the toes like that. And let's try to lift the knees and hold our position. Hold it here, pressing to all 10 fingers on the mat. And then take one leg back, bring it in, take the other leg back. Press. And we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, and one. One leg goes back, the other one goes back. If you need to come into your knees, come into the knees. Otherwise, bend your elbows and bring your body all the way down. Keep your arms bent. We'll go straight to swan. So pressing to your hands. Legs are either together or a little bit apart. Pressing into the hands and float up your upper back. And reach down. Pressing to both hands as you press. Trying to lift your head in line with the spine, creating a straight line from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Two more. And we're going to try to stay lifted for the next one. Scoop that belly. See if you can bring your arms in front of you, palms up, lift your legs, and move the upper body, move the lower body as you go into swan dive. And we'll go 5. Straight legs, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come all the way back, sit back into the heels. Give it a nice stretch. We'll come back on the abs. Bring your elbows down into the mat and bring your knuckles together, legs together if we can. Lift the abdominals off the mat as we kick legs twice each time. Twice and switch. Kick, keeping the hips as still as we can. 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. And reach. Bring your legs down. Take both arms, bend them, bring them back behind you. Walk them up your back a little bit. Keep your elbows on the mat if you can. Don't push it. But just give it a nice stretch. And then flip your head the other way. Maybe your hands also switch. Legs together. We're going to kick both legs, double leg kick. 1, 2, 3. Reach, pull into your fingertips as you lift your upper back. Lengthen the legs. Turn and then bend. 1, 2, 3. Reach. 2, 3. Knees together if we can. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Trying to hold it each time a little bit more and come up a little higher each time. Last set. And 1, 2, 3. And sit back into the heels, but quickly turn around. And then bring your legs into the chest. And give it a nice hug. Move the ankles a little bit. Move the toes. And we're going to try neck pull. So extend your legs away. We'll roll up. Every opportunity we can, we do the roll up. So now we open the legs. Put the hands behind the head. Press the head into the hands. Either knees are bent or legs are straight. Pressing the head into the hands. We're going to flex over just to give it a stretch. Keep pressing the head back into the hands. We lift up. We hinge back. We round back and then come forward. And do that, and each time try to go a little bit lower. But the key is try not to drop down. So work in progress over here. Pressing the head back into the hands. That's the key there. Keeping that as we roll down. And I'm going to try to go down in the next one. You do what is appropriate for you. Keep pressing the head into the hands. We'll roll down with control. And then let's pick it up right away. Come up. Press the head into the hands. As you go over towards the legs, you sit up. You hinge. You hinge. When we can't hinge anymore, we round back slow. And we come up slow. And last 2, press the head back, hinge, 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 round. Press the head back into the hands to come up. Last one. We'll stay at the bottom. Lower down with control. Head is on the mat, knees are bent. We're going to shoulder bridge. Press the feet into the floor and then slowly lift up the hips. And exhale, lower with control. And again, scoop that belly, lead with your pubic bone to come up. And then exhale, lower bone by bone by bone. We'll do two more here. And then after that, we'll do a little variation. So see if your legs can come a little closer as you're bridging, because that would be the ideal. Knees together, feet together. But if not, just keep it a little bit wider. That's where I am today. Now from here, either keep it there, we're going to come up, we're going to march. One leg goes up and it lowers. And as we're marching, we're really trying not to move that upper back, not to move the hips. And we'll go two more sets. As we're pressing into the upper back, the head is long, and we're using the back of the arms, and then we'll slowly roll down. Then we're going to try to keep that so you keep it where it's right for you. We're going to come up last variation. One leg is going to come up, is going to stay lifted and straight. Then we're going to kick it down 3 times and up. Up, up, last one. Lower to the floor, drag the heel in. Let's try to stay lifted. Bring the other leg in. Stand it up, stay lifted on both sides. Kick it. Kick it. Kick it. Kick it. And all the way down, touch the heel, bring it in, and slowly roll down. All the way down. Awesome. Extend your legs away. We'll roll up. Let's come onto the side, and we'll do our side kick series. So all the way down on the mat, legs are going to come forward a bit. Lift up your leg on the top and kick it forward. Kick it back. Kick, back, back. Kick, back, back. And we'll go 3, 2, and 1. Now keep it on top of the bottom leg, and we'll go up and down 6 times. I'd like to point and flex, and then flex and point. Reach. One more. We'll go 2 passe. So leg comes up, bend the knee, bring it in, knee to the shoulder, kick it up. Rest, kick it up and lower. And reverse. Comes up, bend down, reach it away. Up and down, reach it away. One more. Keep it long, touch the heel, circle to the back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring the leg all the way up. Catch your ankle on the outside. Bring the leg forward. Bring that bottom leg back a bit and then lift it up and lower. Lift up and lower with control. Use that breath. 2 more. Keep it lifted and then making a big circle. I'd like to see where I am in space by touching the mat in the back. And I'm like, ooh, I have all that to go more. 2. And 1, and then reverse. Go back to that furthest point at the top. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Both legs go long. Come on to your abdominals for beats on the belly. Hand over hand right underneath the forehead. We're going to lift the legs, lift the thighs. Keep the abdominals engaged and reach. And of course, we can open our arms. We can make little circles with the arms. Infuse the brain a little bit. Reverse. Keep breathing. Bring your arms back and lower down. Come on to your other side. Lengthen through that bottom arm. Reach nice and long. Legs come forward. Leg comes up and then kick it forward and back. Kick. Kick, kick. Back, back. Kick. Back, back. And we'll go 3. And 2. and one. Bring those legs together and go up and down, point, flex, flex, point. Last one, we'll go to the passe. So leg is going to come in, knee to the shoulder, reach it up and up. Flex that bottom foot and keep that bottom side nice and long. Lift it in that under waist. And then reverse. Come up, then reach it down, up, into the shoulder. And circles, touch the heel, find that back spot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg comes all the way up. Catch that ankle, bring that bottom leg back and lift and lower that back heel. Lift and lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and lower down. Both legs go out. Come back and sit back into your heels. Into your chest. Legs come into the chest and give it a nice breath. We'll teaser. So from here, let's roll up. So both legs go out and we'll roll all the way up. We'll start from the seated position. So we're going to bend the knees. We're going to reach one leg out. Extend your arms. Roll it all the way down with control. Try to keep your knees next to each other. And then we'll switch. The other leg reaches out. So either keep it here, or we're going to try to lift both legs. Either knees are bent or straight legs. Aiming for the toes to be in line with your eyes. We're going to roll down. We'll do that 2 times. And lower. And then from here, we're going to stay lifted. Torso is still. We're going to lower and lift the legs. 3, 2, 1. Lengthen through the legs. We're going to roll everything down at the same time. And we're going to try to lift everything up at the same time. We'll do that 2 more. Stay in whichever teaser variation works for you. And last one. We'll stay at the lifted position and bend those knees. Come all the way in. Let's take the elbows back. We're going to do hip circles. Legs are going to go to the ceiling. Legs are straight as one unit. And we're going to go to the right, center, left center, to the left, down, around, and center. Let's bend the knees if we need to. Otherwise, we're aiming for straight legs. Center, 2 more. And center, last one. And center, bend your knees. And let's come all the way down on the abdominals for swimming. Extend both arms out, extend both legs out. Head is long, lift the arms, lift the upper back. And then let's paddle and kick as we keep our hips really still. For 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come all the way down. Sit back into your heels. Give it a nice stretch. And then come back. Put your hands down. Let's come into leg pull front support. Push the floor away from your head is long. And then lift one leg and lower. Lift the other leg and lower. Lift, lower. Legs are as straight as we can. 3 more. Last one. And reach. Sit back into the heels. Give it a nice stretch. And let's work on our mermaid. We're going to come onto the side. We're going to keep our knees bent. Arm goes up and try to stretch over to one side. Open it up. Come on to the opposite elbow. So either keep it like this or take one hand out. Try to come over onto one knee and press. Keep working that underside. Or bend your knees, legs are stacked, feet are stacked, arm is long. And let's try to come up in one unit. And hold it out here and breathe. Bringing that arm by your hip. We're going to try to lower the hip to the mat, lift it up, lower, lift, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the arm, hold it out there, and lower with control. Take your legs over to the opposite side. Knees are stacked, hand is back, open up the arm, reach over to the side and open. And reach, one more. Either keep it there or try to take one leg out, come onto one knee, and lower. Keep it here, or bend those knees again, stack your feet on top of each other. The hand is going to reach a little further out than we think we need to, and we're going to push up into our side plank. Lower the arm by the hip. Keep it straight as we lower the hips and lift. Keeping the head in line with that spine, kind of keeping the eyes forward. 3, 2, 1. Lift the arm. Hold it. Give it a nice stretch. Push away from the floor. 3, 2, and 1. And lower down with control. For seal, come forward. Reach. Actually, we forgot a kneeling side kick series. So let me come over onto our hands and knees. Arms are going to go out to the side. We're going to take one arm out, one leg out. Then as you put the hand behind the head, we're going to lift up our leg, if that's available. If you lift it up and doesn't feel right in your lower back, keep it down. And then we're going to keep it lifted and go forward and back. So it's enough of a stretch to just reach the leg out to the side. And we'll go 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg lifted, circle. 1, 2, 3. Reverse. 3, 2, 1. As you bring the arm, bring the leg. Other side. Press it out, hand behind the head. Press the head into the hand, arm goes back. Elbow to the ceiling is what I mean by that. Lift the leg. Hips are square, reaching forward, and then we kick the leg, keeping the torso really still. By pressing the head back and by pushing the floor away from us, from that under waist. 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg lifted, circle. 1, 2, 3. Reverse. 3, 2, and 1. Arm goes up, leg comes down. Let's turn around. Bring those hands through the legs like a book. Clap the toes, knees the width of the shoulders. Let's clap. 1, 2, 3. Go back. And reach. 3 more. If we can, we're going to try to cross our legs and come all the way up. Let's stand back on our mats while we do our push-ups. Legs are going to be parallel position. Come right in the middle of your mat if you can, towards the back. Lift up the arms, roll ourselves down, all the way down. Legs are straight if we can. Hands onto the floor. We walk up. Big steps. Big, big, big. And then 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift the hips. And then we're going to walk back with the same arm we initiated with. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll up. And then we roll down again. Let's walk out with the other arm. Stay tall. Keep your head long. 1, 2, 3, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips. Press the heels down. Really extend through the legs. And initiate with that same hand. And then stay there. Hang like a rag doll. Reaching through the arms. And slowly roll yourself up. Bring your arms up. And then we'll roll down. So we're going to do our lunges. So bring one leg forward, walk it out all the way out, and then bring the knee to the floor. Uncurl the toes on the floor and put your hands at your front thigh. Bringing that tailbone under us. Reach, bring that left leg is back. You're going to lift your left arm up. Lean towards the right. Bring the arm to the ceiling. Lift up the other arm. Lengthen through both sides as you press that knee to the floor. And then slowly, either keep it here. Put your hands by the sides of that right foot. Curl the toes under you, under that left leg. Keep the leg nice and long. Pressing away, pressing the floor away, and try to put your hands at your thighs. So either the knee is down or the leg is long. And then just go forward a bit and back. Forward and back, keeping your front leg bent. Breathe, back leg is straight. And lift that same left arm again. Reach, lean towards the right a bit. Bring it to the ceiling. Lift up the right arm and balance. Back leg is straight, front leg is bent. Lower the arms towards that front leg. Walk the back leg forward a little bit. And then make that front leg as straight as you can as you bring your ear opposite. So right leg forward, left ear onto the knee as you look over to the right. Slowly bend the front leg, walk the leg back, uncurl the toes, bring the leg nice and flat, and make that front leg straight as you flex your front foot. Sit back into the heel. And let's switch it up. Let's come into a runner's lunge, down into a downward dog, and then walk your feet towards your hands. Keep it there, give it a nice breath, and then take your right leg back, keep that other leg forward. Maybe it needs to walk a little bit more forward, mine does. And then bring the knee down, uncurl the toes, and put your hands on your front thigh. Keep breathing. Keep pressing into the middle of your body. We'll lift that same arm, right leg back, right arm up. We'll lift the other arm up. Pressing to that back leg, bringing the tailbone under us. And either keep it here, we're going to put the hands on the floor, we're going to curl the toes under us. Make it that nice straight back leg, one hand onto the thigh, other hand onto the thigh, and breathe. Keep pressing back with that straight back leg, and then we'll go forward and back. Press into your midline, 4, 3, abs are in, 2, 1. Let's lift that same arm as the leg that's back. Maybe the other arm can come up. Keep breathing. And slowly lower the arms. Walk that back leg forward a bit. Make that straight leg in the front. Bring the opposite ear towards the knee as you look over to the outside of that leg. Open the toes on the floor. Nice stretch as you press through the toes. Come back into a runner's lunge. Take that back leg back. Bring the toes under you. And then sit back. Make that front leg as straight as you can. Sit back into that back heel. Flex that front foot. Notice if there's a difference between this side and the other. Trying to keep the hips as square as we can. And come back. Let's try to come into a plie position. So we're going to keep that front leg forward and in a turnout position. Then try to turn the other foot out. Come into a low lunge, bringing your elbows into your inner thighs, if you can. And then just go to the right and left. Slowly bring your legs straight if you can. Walk the feet towards heels together, toes apart. Slowly roll yourself up. Come all the way up. Arms go down and we'll end with a balance. So heels together. Let's come and rise up. Bring those fingertips nice and long. Heels are together, toes apart. Try to bring your arms by your side. And then lift the arms up. As we appreciate what we can do with our bodies, use those toes. Hopefully the balance is nice and controlled. One more time. Lower the heels and lower the arms. And come in, and I hope you enjoyed the workout. Give me some comments when you take the class. Thank you.